Hi, ladies. This is going to be my introduction to understanding how pimping works. Okay? I think I'll give it that name, understanding how it works. Um, I'm going to just take it in chunks, all right? Because I see so much of it. It surprises me that more of you don't know. But then you're young and I'm old. I've been around a long time. So I'm just going to give you bits and pieces, all right? So all right, so what'll happen is I'll do long form videos. I'll chop them up and just give them to you bite size at a time. All right, and I hope you get something out of it. We will get to the books because the books are important. I really wanted to take a minute to talk about pimp culture. And pimp culture is something that women have a hard time hearing and understanding. Okay, but men, particularly black men, use it every day. Okay, now this is not all men by any reading. The vast majority of black men don't do this, but there are those who do, and I'm going to show you how it's at play in everyday interactions with some black men. Okay, now what I will say is that these are men who have no skill set. Okay, because you look at a man and you understand that how do men get money? Okay, they have a trade, they get a job, they start a business, and they make their own money. And when I was raising my son, he and I talked about it just over and over again. Baby, you need to get a skill. He didn't want to do that. Baby, you need to get a job. And it took him almost 10 years to figure out, my mom is right. I got to go get a job, a good job. All right. So let's suppose you are a poor man. Now, this is only going to address this because there are rich men that do this too. So don't get it twisted that it's only poor men. All right. You're a poor man and you don't have any money and you make a minimum wage. At that, you might not even make minimum wage. You might not even have a job. Okay. So here you are, a grown man. You don't have a job. So where are you going to get your money from? Okay. You might have a little job and you see women as the way to get money. And I'm going to tell you how pimps work. Now, I'm telling you based on what I've seen in TV and what I've read in books. And we'll get into the books in a bit. But in the book, a man has to convince a woman to not only sell her body, but to give him the money. Now, you think about that, okay? Not only do you get her to give her body to do these horrible things. And I mean, I don't know how it works, but it's horrible to me. So it's horrible things. So to do these horrible things, and then the money that you earned with your body, you're going to give it to a man. And you're going to give it to him in exchange for whatever it is he's bringing to your life. I don't know. So you think about that. That's why black women have such a hard time with men wanting to move into their houses, with men wanting money, with men wanting to go 50-50, okay? Because these men, they want to use your resources, that be it that your car, your actual money, your household, you're paying his cell phone, because these men don't have any other skill set. Their skill set is getting women to give them money, resources. That's their skill set. So they will sit and watch women with an intensity that would shock you, okay? It would shock you. They see women as a means to getting money. They don't see them as lovers, because a pimp doesn't fall in love with a hooker or a whore walk in the street. You're not falling in love with her. He wants her resources. He wants the money that she earns to come into his pocket, okay? And you might think, people don't do that. That's not how it works. Yeah, it is. That's exactly how it works, all right? So when you have a man that refuses to stand on his own 2 feet, okay, refuses to go get a trade, refuses to learn a skill, he has limited resources, okay? But what he can do is get in an ear of a girl, of a woman, and say, baby, you know I love you. You know, I just need a little help. And women's brains are triggered to help because we raise children. And it seems like that's not right. I don't even have any children. It doesn't matter. Women's brains are triggered to help. All right. When I was raising my son, it was It's almost a sisterhood. I help you, you help me, we help each other, we help other mothers, all right? And that's how you're bred, because you're in the role of a mother, and mothers are trained to help, okay? We're going to help this child stand up and walk. We're going to help this child eat. We're going to help, because that's what you do when you're a mother. You're teaching your child, you're training your child, you're helping your child. And so when a man comes and whispers in your ear and says, baby, I just need a little help. And make no mistake, he gonna whisper. He don't want nobody else hearing. He gonna make it sound as sweet as he can, even though the reality is he's getting ready to treat you like his hooker out on the corner. Okay, that's exactly his plan. Now I'm gonna stop there because it gets a lot more complicated. But you can see it when a man gets up in your ear. And there was a video of a man and his wife and his children, and they were trying to move into I think his mother-in-law's house. And the mother-in-law was telling him, this is not the first time you haven't had a job. See, that's a man. And he will tell you, it's hard out here for a man. Yeah, he's right. It is. Men are trained to handle hard. Okay? Make no mistake about it. Men's bodies are built for hard. All right? When a man tells you it's hard, yeah, I agree. It is hard. All right? And when I was raising my son, I told him point blank, okay, a man's resources comes from his work. Now, I couldn't get you to take a trade or anything. That means you need to work. And if you need to work 2 jobs, work 2 jobs, because you need to be self-sufficient, 100% self-sufficient. That means you take care of your house, you pay for housing. If you live in an area that needs a car, and we do, you need to be able to make a car payment, make insurance payments, feed yourself and clothe yourself off of your income. And if you are not willing to learn a new skill, then you need to get 2 jobs, 3 if necessary, because I expect you as a man to be able to take care of yourself. Now, people will say that's harsh, and no, but let me tell you something. My son is on the autism scale, okay? He is probably 10 years behind most people. But in his 30s, he's doing more now than men who are in their 40s and 50s, because those men have spent their entire lives living off of women. Ease up in your ear. Hey, baby girl, you let me hold 50? Hey, baby girl, I'm having problems with my rent. Can I move in with you? Hey, I need to hold some money. Okay, that's pimp. Okay, don't ever get it twisted. All right. Because the job of a man is, number 1, take care of himself. And then number 2, take care of his family. All right. If he hasn't got the first one done, baby, don't touch him with a 10-foot pole. Do not touch him with a 10-foot pole. All right. Now, if you people are young, and this is only for young people, okay, you're 22, he's 22. Okay. He's moving out of his mama's house. You moving out of your mama's house. All right. And y'all get together and y'all gonna make it work. Okay. There's parity there. Okay. Y'all in the same situation. But if you look up and this man is not learning anything, he's not gaining. And you can have this conversation before you ever move in. Oh, you want me to move in? Why? Because I'm sitting at my mother's house. No rent. No rent. Okay. Why would I move in with you if I got to pay rent? Oh, I just need some help. He can get a roommate. I think people don't think about that. If you need some help, you need a roommate. Because see, a roommate ain't going to give him no money. You will. A roommate ain't going to give him some, you will. So it's advantageous to him to have you as his roommate, because he gets all the benefits of having a woman, and women bring so much positive energy into a man's life that's why they keep trying to cling on to you and hold on to you. That a roommate never even occurred to him. He wants a woman. He wants you to replace his mother. When he leaves home, there's nobody to do his laundry. There's nobody cooking and cleaning for him. That means he got to figure that out. Well, if he had a girlfriend, then she would do all that stuff automatically, because we're all trained as women, as children, to cook and clean and take care of ourselves. Girls, I implore you to just remember that if you're an adult and you can go out in the world and take care of yourself, you have to date only men who can do the same. Now, if you want to date a guy that's your same age, that's understandable. You two are in the same place. But baby, he better have a plan, all right? Because the whole point is that, okay, we're living together. Are we living together to just live together? I could have had a girl roommate, and she does not put near as many responsibilities on me as a male boyfriend roommate, okay? Never forget that, okay? So even if you are a girl who doesn't have any money and you're ready to move out of your parents' house and your boyfriend's going, move in with me, why? Why does he want to move in with you? Can he take care of himself? Men who come into your life need to have the ability to not only take care of themselves, but to take care of you too. And they need to have a plan. I hope this helps you, ladies. We'll talk more about it.